that's the key. Should I rent? Should I buy? I mean, the answer is simple, but I want to prove it to you and show you why it's better to buy. If you've been thinking about purchasing a property and you want to know exactly how to buy real estate, this is the video for you. My name is Freddie Crespo. I'm broker owner of Investors Real Estate. I purchased my first house back in 1996. I've been a broker, real estate broker, since 1997. We're going to start with this one particular area. It's called DeBary. It's the city of DeBary, which is about 10 minutes north of Lake Mary here in Central Florida. And I want to use this as an example of how you can purchase new construction. I will be making other videos on how to purchase foreclosures, how to purchase a short sale, how to purchase a rehab home with very little money down. It's called the FHA 203K, so look out for those videos. But let's get on with it right now. So the very first thing that you need to do when you want to purchase a home is figure out how much you want to pay per month. Usually you're already renting, so if you're renting a home, how much are you paying per month? I'm going to give you an example. Let's pretend you were paying $1,600 per month. So with that example, let's pretend you're living in the city of DeBary. You can purchase a brand new home with almost 1,700 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage, and your payment would be approximately $1,600 per month. That includes principal, interest, tax, insurance, PMI, and homeowners association, all included. So I'm going to break that down for you. Let's go to our mortgage calculator right here. Basically, you're going to need a credit score somewhere around 620 FICO score. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a score that comes out on your credit report, and they basically run all 3 credit reports and they take the middle score. The middle score has to be at 620 or above. And we can give you more information on that later. And if you don't have that score, we can show you how to get your score up. So we can put you on a plan. It could be a 2-month, 3-month, 4-month plan to get your credit score where it has to be. The other thing you're going to need is some money. You will need 3.5% of the purchase price if you're using FHA financing, which stands for the Federal Housing Administration. What they do is they guarantee the loan. So it's a very easy loan to get and a great loan with very little money out of your pocket. And basically, if you're renting, you're going to need a first month rent and a security deposit, and in other cases, maybe a last month's rent. So think about gathering that money that you would normally gather to go rent a property, but use that money to actually purchase a home. And you can also be gifted funds from a family member or get funds in other ways, but you will need to have some money for the down payment. Now, the closing costs, that's the other part to this. Closing costs tend to be about 3% to 4% of the purchase price, but we as really good brokers and agents can help you get those closing costs paid for. In this case, with the new construction, they will give you $10,000 to pay for your closing costs, which pretty much will cover all the closing costs. So that's good to know. In this scenario, you're not going to have to worry about the closing costs. So let's go through this. The home value right here, if you look on the screen, we've got $250,000. 3.5% as the down payment, which down here it should tell me what that is. Where is it? $8,750. See right here? That's how much money you're gonna need to bring to the table. That's your loan amount. The interest rate's 2.99%, guys. Do you know how cheap that is? That is incredibly low. And 2.99% is what they're offering at the moment. You can have a lot more purchasing power with this kind of low interest rate. So if 250 is too high for you, or $1,600 a month is too high for you, we can find you a home for $180,000 or something less. You can purchase that and it'll be a lower payment. So this is just an example. 30-year term. There's the property taxes, and these are estimated probably going to be pretty close to $3,200 per year. And then there's a thing called PMI. Whenever you put less than 20% down as a down payment, they have to buy insurance to insure in the event you don't make your payments. The insurance company will cover it if they have to foreclose on you. So you do have to pay this PMI. So the PMI is factored in there. Homeowners insurance is factored in there, which I think we can get for less than $1,000 a year, but let's leave it at $1,000 a year. Homeowners association in this case is $150 a month, which is super low for such a great gated community as this. And here is the mortgage summary. So your payment would be $1,616.34. That includes principal, interest, tax, insurance, and homeowners association, like I said. What else do you need to know here? There's the total money that you will need to come to close, $8,750 approximately, depending on any upgrades and different things that you may want to do if you buy a different house instead of this one. Okay, so now let me show you the actual house itself. Right here, it's at $249,993, so we just rounded it up to $250,000. It's the Aria over at Riviera Bella, and I've got some pictures for you, and let's go to that. So this is what the house looks like. It's a very nice, almost 1,700 square feet. It has tile throughout, granite countertops, nice white wood cabinets. You can see the granite island in the kitchen. It's an open floor plan with the kitchen and living room, family room. One thing I really like about this, it's got the stainless steel appliances and gas appliance, which I love cooking with gas versus electric. So these pictures, by the way, are awful. I would never market a property like this. This isn't my listing. This is the builder's listing, and sorry to say they just did not have a good representation. I don't want to say realtor. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but these pictures are bad. But at least you can sort of get an idea, you know, of the house. It's a nice size home, and there you go. Okay, then this is the clubhouse. It's got a great clubhouse. Take a look at this. And you have access to the clubhouse. That's part of the homeowners association, which is included in that payment that I told you earlier. And I believe they have a pool table there, bar, movie room. There's that pool table. So we're just kind of going through this really quickly because the point of this, there's also a gym. They have a community swimming pool, splash zone for the kids, also a boat ramp. If you have a boat, you can go out into the river and the lake. So there's the pool, and we're back to the house. Here's the really cool thing, very cool thing. So when you close, let's pretend you closed on June 15th, okay? You closed on June 15th. Your first payment will not be July 1st. It'll be August 1st. So you almost get like a free month. It's really not free, of course, but it's because in real estate you pay in arrears, it's called. So you're basically, when you make your July 1st payment, that's for your June, from living from the 1st of June till the end of June. That's the payment you make on July 1st. When you rent, it's the opposite. You pay June 1st before you live in it till June 30th. So that's a great way to, when you purchase that money, you bring in that $8,700. It's almost like you're bringing in your first, your last, your security deposit, and you get that money back in a sense because you don't have to make a payment the next month. So think about it that way. You can come up with the 3.5% if you really want to do it. If you want to change your life, you can buy a house, and buying a house is the best way to change you and your family's future. And I am attesting to that, as I purchased my first home in 1996 and it changed my life forever. And that's coming up in another video. I'm going to show you a video of me purchasing my first house, my second house, and so forth. And I'm going to share that with you guys as well. So there's the basics. You guys can do it. And the beautiful thing about purchasing a home is that all the payments that you make pay down the principal that you owe on the home. Versus renting, you're just paying somebody else's principal down. So let's see, is this a good deal? Well, what can you rent for $1,600 a month? For $1,616. So I already did the research. It's right here. Homes for rent in DeBary. Here's DeBary. In case you don't know where DeBary is, it's a wonderful, wonderful city. Beautiful. Right next to Lake Mary. So you can see Lake Mary right here. And here is Orlando. It's about 25-minute drive to Orlando, to downtown Orlando. And it's 10 minutes to Lake Mary. It's close to everything. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. And it's a great buy. So Lake Mary is actually a lot higher in price. So it's harder to get into those areas. But DeBary is wonderful. So now, we're doing apples and apples, right? So we got to compare rentals in DeBary to purchasing in DeBary. Okay, so if you look right here, I already sorted them from low to high on Zillow. And I'm only looking at houses in DeBary. So as you can see here, these are all low square footage. 1,200, 1,100, 1,300. So we're going to keep going. This house, I don't even know why it's in here. It says Orange City. That's not DeBary. So this is the very first house that sort of fits our criteria. It's 1,680 square feet, very similar in square footage, and it's $1,735 per month to rent. So it's more to rent a similar home. Now let's take a look at it. Maybe it's this spectacular house. I don't know. It's also 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And we'll take a peek through here. Let's stroll through this house. Very similar house, I would say. It's just older. It's got laminate flooring, which I'm not crazy about. I prefer tile much more. It's got popcorn ceilings. It's got some inexpensive light fixtures. It's got old tile. But overall, it looks nice. This, oak cabinets, Formica countertops. The other one has granite countertops. Stainless steel appliances, that's nice. It's not gas though. So you can see that the new construction is much, much better than this. This is an average house, and there's nothing wrong with this. But why would you want to live here and pay more when you can live in a brand new construction and pay less, and it's your investment that you're paying off every month? Our motto is, it's not just a home, it's an investment.
Not just a home, it's an investment.
Investors Real Estate, LLC.
So when you're living in a home, you might as well be paying down that investment of yours so you have equity in the future when you go to sell, and then you have power. You must purchase a home. Do not rent for the rest of your life or you will regret it. Mark my words. Okay, so there's the house. And look, inventory is extremely low. The inventory is exactly what Freddie Mac says, extremely low. 3.3 million home shortage in the United States. And that includes rentals. So that's why the rental values are high, and they're going to continue to go up. And I know we're going through this coronavirus and all, but that's not going to magically have new inventory appear. That's not going to happen. So the inventory will remain low, prices will remain high, and here's the next one you could rent. It's $1,795. Now you're up to $1,800 a month. Let's take a look at it. Is it worth paying that extra money? It's also a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's very similar to our new construction home. It has a community pool just like ours. This is in Saxon Woods. It's a very nice community. I've sold many homes in Saxon Woods. But once again, now we're back to the Formica countertops, the oak cabinets. It's just dated. You're killing me here with that carpet. And, you got some nice crown molding. There's some decent stuff in here. But, gosh, it's not worth paying this much money for this rental when you can own your own brand new home. So we'll just keep clicking through this just so you can see. That's what you can rent. There's only 2. That's it. From there, you're going into $1,850. So as far as inventory for rentals, really low. I want to show you one more thing, and that is the inventory of what's for sale in DeBary. So let's just say, hey, maybe you can buy a resale home for less and maybe just fix it up yourself. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to search the city of DeBary, single family homes, 250,000 and below in DeBary. there's a total of 60 homes that are active and pending with under contract. That's important so we can see what's happening. So here's the square footage. Take a look at the square footage. The home that I am showing you right now is almost 1,700 square feet. So let's just get close to that. So right around here, you've got 1,400 square feet. So let's start here. You can purchase this house built in 1953 for $195,000. Okay, look, it doesn't even have a garage. That's crazy. So forget it, not worth it. And the difference in payment wouldn't be that much of a difference. So just to show you, let's pretend you bought this house right here at $195. Okay, we'll just do $195, 2, 3. We'll leave everything else the same. Let's go ahead and calculate. The payment on that would be $1,370. It's about $250 less. And that's what you would live in. You'd live in this for $250 less. It's not worth it. You're much better off buying the new construction. Let's move on. Well, what else can you get? You can buy this house built in 1957. So let's keep going. Let's get closer because these are too small. 1,300 square feet. Here's the square footage right here where it says heated area. This one is built in 1966 and it's got 1,400 square feet, 1-car garage. Let's take a look. It's got old wood floors. You know, it's okay. It's got your oak cabinets. Doesn't have granite. I mean, it doesn't compete. It's not even in the realm. So you see, guys, there's nothing here at $222. Now we're getting closer to our price of $250. You can get this house. This house is built in 1959. Oh, it's got to be beautiful inside. Let's see. Oh, it's not. So you see this kitchen. I mean, if you fall in love with this kitchen, that's one thing. You fall in love with this wallpaper, that's another thing. Or these light fixtures. Goodness sakes. Oh my gosh, look at this carpet. It's unbelievable. Guys, no. New construction all the way right now, at least in DeBerry. But I can do this in every single city and show you what the best deal is for you and how you can buy it and compare it to the rental. That's the key. Should I rent? Should I buy? I mean, the answer is simple, but I want to prove it to you and show you why it's better to buy. So we keep going. I'm trying to get here we go. 237. It's another new construction, Plantation Estates, which is a great community, but they're a little more expensive there. As you can see, this is 1,230 square feet, and these are homes that have not been built yet. This one might be, I'm not sure, but at any rate, they're very nice, but they're smaller. And but you can get it for $237. So if you don't mind a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with only 1,230 square feet, you're going to have a lower payment, and you can buy this as well. And I'm sure there's some really great incentives on this. So that's there. We've got another one in Plantation Estates again, and then we have this one at the Reserve at DeBerry, which is also a great community, 1,644 square feet, but it doesn't compare. Come on, guys, seriously. Ooh, that's nice. All right, so this one is a remodel. Looks like maybe a flip. So this one does compare to our brand new home. It's got the new design, the new colors, very nice, expensive light fixtures, upgrades. You know, we do need some handles here, but maybe they haven't put them in yet. A nice soaker tub, some really good stuff. So this would be a contender. However, this was built in 1996. So it's up to you if you want a used home for the same price, but I bet they're not giving you $10,000 for closing costs. Guaranteed they are not. And how much is the Homeowners Association here? It's $115 a quarter. So that's really good, actually. The Homeowners Association is pretty good. It would be worth visiting. However, I don't think you're going to like it as good as the Riviera Bella, which I think is the best deal right now, right here. Anyway, I hope this helps, guys. We went over the numbers, how exactly to buy. You do need to speak to a professional to help you walk through the steps because there are a lot of details, but you can do it. I gave you the gist of it. It's not that hard, guys. You guys can buy a house. I did it. I bought my first house with 2 friends. It was the 3 of us. if you don't qualify by yourself, get a roommate. If you're young, you're in your 20s, and you're renting with roommates, why don't you go buy with roommates? Buy a house together, build that equity yourselves, and then you can split the profits when you sell, and then you get married and go buy another house. Anyway, call me if you have any questions, if you want to discuss things. I would love to help you, and we have tons of agents in our office that also can help you. And if not, just keep watching my videos and be informed, and good luck to you, and I hope that you buy an incredible investment. So take care out there, and God bless you all.
Not just a home, it's an investment.
Investors Real Estate, LLC.